start by asking you, what is the novelty about this film? You know, there was a web series last year on Z5 that has now gone to Netflix called Ikkis Sarfarosh. That didn't really make a splash. But Kesari has been making news ever since you signed the film.
See, we made a commercial film. There are songs, there are big fights, there's emotion, there's romance. We've taken liberty because I'm a commercial actor. I need to do films in a commercial way. Even like Airlift also, we had added songs. It's a true story, but we had to add how you spell masala in it so that it becomes interesting. So this is what has happened with this film also. We have put romance in it, we have put songs in it, we have put every kind of commercial aspect we want to put. As much as it is just a 2-day story, that the first day when I was shifted to Saragadi, and the second day the battle happened, they had attacked and they fought and these guys died.
Had you heard about the Battle of Saragadi before?
Earlier, just a little bit, but not as much detail as I know it now. And that's what the whole idea is, to tell the youngsters, the youth, and I plead all the parents to take their children and show them this film, because it's a very educational film, said in a very commercial masala way, to learn what these 21 Sardars did for the country, for their honor, for their gurus. They just went knowing that there are 10,000 people outside waiting to kill them, but they had chance to escape also. They had a chance to run also, but they didn't show their back. They fought with them. They didn't allow them to enter their motherland, and they became martyrs. So this is a beautiful story, which is a real story. We get so much, we become so involved while watching 300, which is not a true story. It is a fictitious story, but we thought, 300 people fighting 8,000 Persians was such a commendable story. Wait till you watch the real story, which is called the Saragadi Battle of Saragadi. 21 Sardars fighting 10,000 invaders.
You mentioned children earlier. You wanted parents to take children to see this film.
Yeah.
Do you believe that our children in this day and age need a hero? They need an idol to look up?
They need the fact. They need what India is made of. They need history. There's so many things they need. We don't want to get them disconnected. They just don't only need PUBG. They need the real stories also.
But this story, I cannot really remember it being there in our history books.
That's because it was never said. You are right. Even I didn't hear it. It was, कहते हैं ना, इतिहास के पन्नों से वो गायब थे.
This is said to be our second biggest battle ever fought.
Second biggest battle in the world.
Do you know which was the first?
No, मेरे को नहीं मालूम, but इतना मालूम है, गूगल में अगर आप डालो कि 5 सबसे बड़े battles कौन से थे, तो ये आता है नंबर 2 पे.
The director Anurag Singh is very well known for his movie Punjab 1984.
Right.
And you got him involved in this.
Right. Me and Karan.
Yeah. Was this your vision or his, the entire movie?
No, it was a vision of the writer who originally wrote it, and then Anurag came in and did all few changes, which we loved it.
When you were making Gold, I remember asking you, how did you model yourself on that particular character, and whether you had done research?
I told you I don't do research.
You said you don't do research, it's the director's
The
vision.
directors who does research, because he's doing 1 film, I'm doing 4 films.
But in this case, this is a character, and this is a movie that nobody knows anything about.
Yeah.
So you've put in an equal measure of also an input into it. Is that right?
Yeah. Put input in the sense.
Meaning you had to know what had happened.
Yeah,
at
obviously.
That point of time,
my director told me everything.
You're breathing life into that character.
Yes, I am Shah Singh's character, that all the मेरा सारा श्रेय इस film का मेरे director को जाता है.
You're playing an army man and you're wearing a turban.
Right.
Which are two very, very strong points always in your career and your life.
Right.
They're coming together here. What is your emotion behind it? You said this you've done for your heart. This movie you've done for your heart.
Yes, I do believe in the movie. Whether it's successful or not, I don't know. But I've done this film with my heart. I believe in this film, and I love the character. I'm telling you, this film also talks about few aspects which we have not seen in many army film or many battle film. Just like that 35 to 40 second of a soldier's life when he gets hit by a bullet. And he knows in about 30-40 seconds he's going to die. Because once you get hit 2-3 bullets, you just don't die directly unless it hits on your head or something. But so you have that much time, and in that 40 seconds, what comes in your head? So that it shows
those emotions.
Those emotions of a soldier. It is because this film is dedicated to all the martyr soldiers who given their life for our country. So once you watch the movie, you'll see it also. Because I wanted to dedicate, because it's that 40 seconds. Mark, I can understand. I mean, say what that guy must be. He's not thinking of the enemy anymore. He's just thinking about his family.
Yes.
He's thinking about his friends whom he used to play gulli danda or cricket.
Like life flashing before him?
Just 35 to 40 seconds. The whole life flashes. His wife comes there. His children comes. And that time if the enemy comes and shoots him again, also he has a smile because he's just met them.
You've talked about the action in this film being something that you've never done before.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, a martial art that you used with your own expertise of Korean martial arts and Chinese martial arts and whatever else. And you said that you're pushing yourself. You're at this age, you'll go up to 56, and beyond that, you don't want to do action.
Beyond that, my body won't want to do action.
I
would like to.
Why do you feel that? A lot of actors have started at 56. Charles Bronson started at 56.
Action.
Yeah.
Action, not this kind of an action. With full marks to Charles Bronson. Let me say, I have not seen it, but I'm sure he must have. But I always think you have to do your action with the fullest strength. So if I succeed another 5 years also, I would think it's great.
And you said after that you'll be doing the kind of cinema that we've not seen before.
It all depends whether they would like me to be there in the industry or not. Oh, by the way, Pariniti's also come. So, Pariniti ji, aajo ji. Aajo.
Hi.
That's Mark Manuel.
Hi, we've met.
He's...
How is it? क्या हाल है? अब मैं फिट कैसे होंगी?
फिट होगी मतलब उनके कितने जगह चाहिए तेरे को?
So earlier about a cop and a soldier. You always like wearing the uniform. You said when you wear the uniform, there's a change that comes about.
Uniform with a turban is a mind-blowing change. It's too much of a change. I must say, it just brings too much of pride. It just brings glory. It just brings strength, and it's some unbelievable change which comes. I would want her to tell about her role, because it is the most important role of hers. Why? Because she plays the most important. She's portraying a role of a soldier's wife, which is every soldier in our country and in the world. What happens to their wives is her role.
After the soldier passes away.
No.
Or
during also when he is on the borderline.
Okay.
The wife of a soldier is a very important role in his life, which that is the time when she's not there, but he is still there, because the Anurag did a research on this. They tend to talk to nobody thinking that their wives are there. Okay. They just visualize their wife is there. Yeah. And they're talking, and they're hallucinating, or whatever you may call that. They are actually talking to their wives and children, and so that is the role she plays. I talk to her.
Okay.
Throughout, I talk to her.
Tell me about that. In modern day movies, the soldier carries a picture in his breast pocket.
Yeah.
But this is so far back. They didn't have photography.
So now they talk to photograph. Yeah. Earlier they were more advanced. They could visualize.
I think everybody obviously knows about the strength that every Jawan, every soldier needs to have to basically selflessly give up their lives for unknown people, for strangers. But I think that their strength really comes from their family. If they are married, then from their wives, from their children. If they are unmarried, then maybe from their mothers, their parents. Every soldier has his own way of gathering that strength to fight and face death. So in this film also, he's an extremely courageous soldier. He knows he's dying the next day and he still goes to war. But I think at a very crucial point, whenever he is in two minds or he's thinking or making a decision, he always thinks of his friend who was his wife, you know, and this character comes and they talk to each other and they move
every
forward.
soldier in every country does that.